This is a lesson on how to use your graphical display calculator to find the mean, median, mode and quartiles of a set of numbers. Now, here on the screen I've got a set of numbers here. I want you to imagine that these here are marks in a test. So the lowest mark was 12 and the highest mark is 96. I've put all of these numbers under list 1. You can see them down here. It's not actually necessary for me to put them in order. If they're not put in order, it won't actually change any of the ways that the graphical display calculator does these calculations. Before I even start to look at the calculations, I just need to make sure that the calculator is set up correctly. So I'm going to click on Set on here. Since we're looking only at one variable, which is the student scores, I just need to check one variable. This here says list 1, so it tells us that we're looking at list 1, and this tells us that each number appears once. So I'm OK there, as all of my data here is in list 1, and now I'm going to press the one variable button, and I'm given the following information from my calculator. Now the first thing that my calculator tells me is that the mean is 53.19. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on here and I'm going to put down 53.19. Okay, that is the mean of that set of numbers. The next one, sigma x, means that it's actually the sum of all of the numbers added together. So if we were to add together all of these numbers, it would come to 1,649. The next few statistics I'm going to ignore for the time being. At IB level, these numbers have significance, but not at IGCSE level, so I'm going to leave them, and I'm going to move on to this one here. N is 31. That means that there are 31 numbers. I'm going to move down, and here we've got more information. We're told that the minimum value is 12, which is here, of course. We're told that the median is 54. Now, the median is the number in the middle of all of these when we put them in order. So it'll be one of these three number 54s here. I think it's this one here that it will be. That number 54 there, I believe, is the one that's actually in the middle. So I'm going to put down number 54 there for the median. Q1 is the lower quartile, and it's the number which is 1/4 of the way along here. In other words, it's the number which has got 1/4 of the numbers below it and 3/4 of the numbers above it. We're told here that the lower quartile is 40, so it will be one of these two number 40s here, and I'm going to put down here for the lower quartile number 40. The upper quartile is 65, this number 65 here. This is the number which is 3/4 of the way along with the data, and so we'll have 1/4 of the data above it. Okay, let's just change this. This is a 65 here, and this is a 40 here. Got them the wrong way around. Okay, that leaves us with the mode. It tells us that the mode is number 54. There's 3 number 54s here. This tells us that there's actually only one number which is the mode. That's because 54 is the only number that appears 3 times. And f equals 3 tells us that the frequency of the number 54 is 3. In other words, it appears 3 times. So I'm going to click on here and put down number 54. That is all of the information that you will require at IGCSE in order to be able to do questions involving one variable statistics. Okay, and these are the kind of questions that you might come across on a paper 4.